Well, I'm here with Ryan Howard, ToppsTV, talking cards, talking collecting. Ryan, let me ask you, did you ever collect as a kid?
Yes, I did. I still have my collection at home in my parents' basement. So I used to go out. My brother and I used to go out and try and collect cards all the time.
Any favorite players that you have? Any favorite cards?
Oh man, well I grew up in St. Louis, so pretty much anybody that I got from the Cardinals was good. I had a couple Ozzie Smiths and some Vince Coleman, Willie McGee cards, stuff like that.
How do you feel about your cards on the market today? Do you try to keep up with them all?
You know what? I think it's for me, it's kind of like a dream come true. It's surreal to see myself having a baseball card. You know, when you're young and you're growing up collecting different cards and everything, and to see yourself with your own card, it's kind of surreal. But I try to keep up with them, and everybody comes up with a new card, and it's kind of surprising me a little bit.
You got any old school guys you really tried to collect from?
Oh man, anybody I could get. I tried to get some Griffey cards. I'd be trading guys, some Eddie Murray cards and Mattingly cards, stuff like that.
And nowadays when they make cards, they put autographs in packs and game used in pack. Did you know about that?
Yeah. I just kind of found out about it, with the whole autograph type thing, and I think it's cool because it gives everybody that little bit of a personal touch.
And when you see your cards, does it matter to you what image is on the card and how you look on the card? Is that important to you?
Oh, of course. That's key. That's key right there. You got to have the good action shot going, and you want to be able to see it and look at it and just be like, wow, that's a good shot right there.
What's the ultimate pose for you? Ever think about the ultimate shot you want to capture on a trading card?
Wow. I don't know. There's been a couple different ones. So there's a few I like, kind of like the home run pose, and there's one kind of with me standing there about to throw the ball and defensive. So I think there's a couple different poses that are in the top five.
What do you think about collecting as a hobby for kids in particular and for adults for that matter?
I think it's good. I think that actually collecting cards and trading and doing all that kind of stuff is good. You go out there, you try to find that card, and it's kind of like what we used to do when we were kids.
And I want to talk to you a little bit about the authentication process. I know you sign a lot of autographs for Topps, and there's a whole witnessing process. There's affidavits that have to be signed, and I know it's time-consuming and a hassle. How important is it to you that this witnessing process takes place?
It's definitely important. I think that for the consumer who's out there buying the card, you don't want to see that it's just some stamp of a guy's autograph or whatnot, but that this guy actually did sign it. And with the guys here or the people from Topps being there witnessing the autographs taking place and being able to authenticate that, I think it adds a special little tidbit to it.
Topps is so thrilled to have you exclusively. What's it like being a spokesperson for Topps, exclusive to Topps?
It's been fun. We've been here trying to get this commercial shoot in, and the weather's not cooperating too much, but these guys are professional. We're all professional, so we're going to find a way to get it done.
You're here, of course, with David Wright, Dontrelle Willis, yourself. I see you guys piling into a card, getting on Lear jets, and working with kids. Is this a fun experience for you?
Oh, it's always a fun experience, and being able to be here with David Wright and Dontrelle, two guys who are pretty goofy in their own rights. It's been fun so far. We've just been kind of around the set, clowning around and trying to get everything situated to do this commercial.
Have you spent much time with these guys before? You know Dave and Dontrelle well?
Oh yeah, from playing against these guys. And David and I actually were in Japan last year, or I'm sorry, 07, the off season of 06, and we were on a little exhibition over there and got to play. So and I've had some times to hang out with Dontrelle a couple times as well. So it's a great couple of guys to be out here doing a commercial with.
You keep up to date on the newest cards. The cards today that come out, there's packs of cards that are $100, there's $500. They're shiny. What do you think about this crazy cool technology?
I think it's a trip because when you look at the technology that there was back in the day, from going to black and white, now you got all the different colors, and you can put wood chips or pieces of bat and jersey and the cards and all that kind of stuff. I remember when you just got a piece of bubble gum. It's a pretty cool experience, and it's just it just goes to show the way that technology works. It just keeps gaining.
For a kid, how do you think collecting rates as a hobby for a kid? There's so many choices for kids to do. Certainly playing athletics is important, but what do you think about collecting as a hobby?
I think collecting is good as a hobby. I remember, like I said, my brother and I used to try and get cards all the time, and we had the booklet and tried to get all the teams and get all the players on that team for that year and whatnot. And it's pretty exciting. And when somebody has that card that you need, you know, you're willing to maybe give up a couple if you have a couple extras of something else, and you know, try to fulfill that wish.
Do you still have your cards from?
Yeah, they're at home and at my parents' house in the basement. I saw it the other day, or I saw it like a little while back when I was actually digging through the basement trying to find some stuff, and I actually saw the old booklet back there.
You looked through them still at all?
Yeah, I did. I actually did, and I was meaning to grab it and take it over, but I had to go do something else.
Now you have throughout your career hundreds and hundreds, if not 1,000 different cards. Is that something that one day, maybe when your career is over, you'll want to try to accumulate?
Yeah, you never know. I mean, it doesn't hurt to hold on to them and then to be able to kind of look back at the cards that you have, and next thing you know, you got a pretty solid collection.